Are you tired of wasting time looking for the perfect game for you? Get ready, because you're about to discover the top 10 games in each genre, handpicked so you don't have to look any further. Whether you love frantic action, cerebral strategy, or soul-catching adventure games, this video has your next buy secured. Hit play and find the game that will blow your mind. Number 10. Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 is literally the best first-person shooter game in terms of history. The game is extremely interesting because it puts us in the role of a normal human being that happens to bizarre and strange things that lead him several times to save the whole world. In this case, we start in a city that seems quiet, but when we begin to investigate a little we realize that all humans are practically living in a prison from which they cannot escape. Until we appear in this game, we went through too many different parts and has at the same time different genres in themselves: areas of terror and scares, areas where we drive cars, boats, hovercrafts, travel by road, we fight against hundreds of aliens. For many reasons is one of the best. Number 9. Silent Hill 2. As for Silent Hill 2, we are talking about horror games, that is to say those games that if you play them at night, and probably will not let you sleep, and if you do stand up in the middle of the night believing that there is a demon trying to take your soul. Silent Hill 2 puts us in the shoes of James Sonderland. And I'm placing it here, not just because the remake is coming out soon, but because it's actually one of the best horror games ever, and of its genre. See, this one isn't connected to the first Silent Hill other than taking place in the same town, and, unlike that one where the enemies were real, here everything is based more on that psychological terror and playing with the minds of the people affected by what's going on. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but trust me, it's a game that is full of twists and turns with an extremely powerful story as strong as getting an axe to the head. Number 8. Elden Ring. Obviously, Elden Ring belongs to the genre Souls-like, and well, yes, there are many people who perhaps here would put, I don't know, Dark Souls 3, or maybe others would even place Bloodborne, but let's see. As I say this, go make your videos, dogs. Elden Ring for me is the best Soul-like of all history. Nothing but in content it beats 1,000 times any other that exists at this time. And in terms of gameplay, it also beats them all easily because of the countless combinations and different bullets that we can carry while playing. In itself, more than a game, Elden Ring is a testament to the skill and imagination in creating perfect world mechanics and gameplay by the people at From Software. In many aspects, Elden Ring is a perfect game and covers many genres. But obviously it had to be here, because its open world is one of the best created in the history of video games. Number 7. Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2. Here, we are talking about purely open world games. We could talk about the story, of course, or gameplay, characters, innovative mechanics, realism, but no, this part one want to dedicate specifically to the open world. So, a masterpiece in every way, walking through its world, meeting its citizens, talking to some, mugging others. All this makes our experience while playing this game totally unique, and it is a game that from beginning to end offers us a freedom that we have very rarely seen in other games. Yes, I truly consider this to be one of the best, and the only reason why I didn't post the bail here is because, well, I honestly don't even know why. So honorable mention to that link. But back to the subject, Red Dead 2 is simply an adventure in its purest form. Number 6. Skyrim. No other game like this one brought so many mechanics. Many of us were surprised. You will really know the value that this game had at the time and still has. For that, and many other reasons, is why I always mention Skyrim in my videos. It is one of the best. The only thing this game honestly lacked was horse racing. Number 5. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Racing games, we know that there are too many, but racing games that have been extremely different and perfect in every way, very few. And Most Wanted, without a doubt, is one of the greatest in history. Look, Need for Speed Most Wanted stood out for many reasons. but the main one was one of the best because of its incredible gameplay and the perfect way in which the cars responded to our movements. It's hard to explain if you've never played it. But listen to me, you know there are some car games where the controls feel like, I don't know, like heavy, like they don't respond well, or like they take too long to do what you want to do. In this case, Mouse Wanted is a game that has almost perfect handling in every way. Do you really feel like you're driving and the feeling of speed? Number 4, Age Empires 2. Here I have to be honest. As far as strategy games go, like I'm not the most reliable source in all of history, but if there's one thing I can tell you, without a doubt, and without mincing words, it's that Age of Empires 2 is a perfect game. That if it is the best of all, probably not with giants like StarCraft or Warhammer, but this one without a doubt deserves to be here. In Age Empires 2 we start as simple villagers hunting deer, searching for sheep and planting food to survive. And we end up becoming gigantic civilizations with vast armies and countless numbers. In itself, it is a strategy game, but for me, to this day it still stands not only as one of the most detailed, but one of the most accessible. Number 3, Devil May Cry 5. Although this would not really be entering fighting games, but rather hacking slash, but Devil May Cry is a saga that we all know. And although there are many good games, 5 by far is the best of them all. In Devil May Cry 5, we first play as January, but we also have access to a new character called V and obviously the classic and favorite of many, Dante. The story of this game is interesting and full of spin that I honestly did not expect when I started playing it, but everyone here knows that what really matters in a Devo I believed are the mechanics and the gameplay. And those two, believe me when I tell you, are perfect. In fact, they are so perfect that I place this game as one of the best in its genre. Number 2, Minecraft. It's as perfect as when Minecraft music starts playing. Minecraft is Minecraft, dog. Really, it's a game that has no comparison. It's amazing because many people who haven't played it think it's just a game for kids that can't have fun, but the reality is that they are too wrong. Minecraft is pure freedom. There are really too many things to do, too many places to explore, too many creations that we can create, and without a doubt the best survival game in history, and that is exactly why I put it in this genre, because it is a game that although it is based on being very creative and create impressive structures, at its base, at its core is a survival game, and for me, it is the best in history. However, at number 1, and as the best RPG ever, we have Baldur's Gate 3. This game is too gigantic and complex to explain to you if you have never seen it, but let me summarize it this way. You can transform yourself into whatever you want, and you can follow hundreds of different stories in whatever way you want to live them, because they are so perfectly designed that it allows you to make decisions that directly affect the story and the progress of the game. Actually, Baldur's Gate 3 is a technical marvel in every way. Whether the gameplay it offers us, the characters, the places we can visit, everything affirms that it is the best of its genre in history. And there you have it, the best games of each genre, no filler and straight to the point. If you found at least one that blew your mind, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and share this with your gamer squad. And tell me in the comments, which of these games is your favorite, and which one is missing from the list. See you in the next video, where gaming is not a hobby, it's a lifestyle.